Why do wives get attacked so bad and side chicks get praised?
So, I can only speak based off of my personal life. The couple of friends that I have that are married, I don't know that to be a thing. Women getting like married women getting attacked. And my up question, I actually have a question. Like, I'm kind of curious: is why is this even like a conversation? Like, why are there side chicks? Like, why do your man even have a side chick? Is the more important question. Like, they shouldn't even be relevant. Like, if you got a good man, supposedly, then shouldn't be anything on the side, so that's
Hmm.
about it.
I mean, we could ask the questions, but we can ask it both ways. Why do women feel so comfortable being side chicks? I mean, we could do this all day.
I
Yeah,
mean,
side
I
chicks
mean,
have.
the reality is, because we're talking about that particular situation, right? I'm sorry, Bruce, where you going? 'Cause I don't.
I was just saying they have a role. They have a justified role in today's society. A side chick.
'Cause-
Yeah.
and I was just about to allude to that too. Is because I
Yeah,
mean, the
but there
reality
there
is,
there has to
Let
be
me,
a
let me just say one more thing, Sweeney.
but
Don't
there
get
has no but there has to be a buyer there.
you. That's right. There's a
I'm
demand for.
sorry.
You're right. There is a demand for side chicks,
That's
and
what
it's
I'm
not.
saying. So why married men seeking side chicks when you should just be focused? Like, that's
That's a question that you would have
the
to.
bigger.
That's a question that you would have to ask a man, particular. It's subjective. Not saying that I would seek a side chick, but for example, okay, if my woman is not able to do this X, Y, and Z, I'm gonna go get X, Y, Z here. That's the easy excuse or example. But it's not something that happened today. This side chicks has always been here. Women have accepted the role publicly because materialism outweighs shame today. Women don't care about the shame no more. They care about the material things they get from it, the benefits they get from it. It outweighs the shame now. Shame is it's been gone. Feminism killed that. One shot, sniper rifle. So things are different now. And it's a justified role.
I I would add that because I get what Curves is asking. Basically, what she's saying is, how do side chicks? Why if there wasn't a demand for side chicks wouldn't exist. Why are men seeking out side chicks? And the reality is that most men aren't out here seeking out side chicks. He has a side chick. That Tristan Thompson has a side chick for which what's her name? What's his wife's name? Tiana Taylor, for which Tiana Taylor has no problem with. The question, the problem is, and I guess that led to the question on the panel, is why is Tiana Taylor being berated, but not the side chick? Why are you going at her and she's the wife when you can be going at the side chick? If your problem is that a side chick exists and is dynamic, I would even have no problem with her with that person going at Tristan Thompson and the side chick. But why are you going at Tiana Taylor?
I can answer
Well,
that.
I got an easy answer for that because Tiana Taylor is going to get clicks and views. Whenever a content creator puts together a video about anybody, the bigger person in the situation is going to be the bigger person. Like a lot of these strawberry, Shirley Strawberry videos, they throw in uh Marjorie Harvey and Steve Harvey because they're the bigger clickbaiter, words versus, the strawberry lady. So overall, it's about clickbait. That's the first thing. And the second thing is there are more side chicks than wives. So when it comes to just the public and what they gravitate to who they are and what they enjoy doing. There's not a lot of wives in the black community versus side chicks. So side chicks are going to ride with side chicks and wives are going to ride with wives. So when you look at Tiana Taylor, she's a wife. She don't do nothing wrong. She seems like a really dope woman. She's cool. People don't like that because the black community, they like mess. So the second there's a mess, they like, ooh, it's a mess. I bet Tiana wasn't doing this and doing that. And that's the reason why the side chick came in. So when there's more side chicks than wives, of course they're going to attack the wife, because that's just how it is in the black community.
That's what I said. There's just more of them. There's a larger number of this one group. And when you ask, why wouldn't they attack the side chick? Because the majority of the people in your audience are side chicks. It is the reason why you go into the church now, and the church doesn't really preach from Revelations. They don't talk about homosexuality and speak from Deuteronomy, because they know the guy who's leading the chorus. They know a lot of the people are there. You're not going to go against your audience. These people are in it, as my man said. I am Mr. Let Go, as he said, clicks and views. And if I'm trying to get views, I'm not going to go against a certain group. There's only a few people out there, no offense, that's like me, that will say shit that will get you in trouble. The other people are just trying to say stuff that'll get people to come to them, because that's where the check is. And the majority of women out here today are hoes, and they want to see your relationship fail. As a matter of fact, you got more girls who are your friends who will sleep with your man to prove to you your man ain't as good as you say he was. Just telling you the truth. If you go to your girls and you tell her how great he is, they gonna go out of their way to show you he ain't no better than the nigga that cheated on them.
Let's address this one point before I get to why this is how this is. Society wise, we can say as a collective, we've been all programmed and conditioned to just be in dysfunction, right? We can all agree to that, right? Women are being pushed to be sexually liberated. In one moment, they support marriage. In another moment, they'll support thought culture, right? So we love women. And the problem, they keep saying men hate women. They keep going nonstop. Men hate women. No, we don't like certain behaviors when you're asking to be a wife when you've been a whore or a hoe, excuse me. But the main reason why women and side chicks hate each other, because the married woman was a side chick that got married too. Let's be serious about this conversation. My brother, I got a brother named Illa that spoke about the thing about women and women's behaviors. A lot of men can't really tell them apart because they conveniently support when to be a wife or when to be where to be a thought. So when y'all want to be honest and have this honest conversation, this is really between women. Women are seeing women who conveniently are down in married women until they down in married women, and they're the fastest person to praise married women when they finally get married. We've seen a lot of women in this space, outside this space, that was a side chick or a thought, and she was hating on married women, but once she got married, she started hating on them side chicks too, because most of these women who got married were side chicks. Brothers like to get on this conversation in these conversations as well and stroke our own ego. But a lot of us married side chicks too. No offense to the brothers on the panel, but we are all dating, being in relationships and marriages to a saturation of women. And a lot of times when people hating on each other is how our women conveniently support each other's dysfunction or support each other's being in order. So the married woman is hating on the side chick, and then when they conveniently switch, they still hating on each other. It's in competition for men, which they say they hate, but all of them know they want the validation of men.
Well, that's common sense, though. I mean, niggas who used to talk crap about me doing YouTube now doing YouTube and talking crap about people who don't. People who used to get people who were broke as soon as they got money. What did they do?
Yeah, exactly. Talk about niggas who ain't got no money.
Everybody who dudes couldn't get at women was like, man, it ain't all about women, man. It's about the conscience. As soon as they could get some money, next thing they know, they turn into young Pharaoh.
Right, but none of us hating. Most men, if they could, they'd have a side chick and a wife. We ain't hating on side chicks or wives. We just saying if you want to be a wife, if you were my side chick, and then you look at me and go, I want to be a wife now. No. You a side chick. Don't conveniently want to be a wife now. And don't be mad because I won't make you a wife because you're not about to marry a broke man. You ain't about to marry a man who ain't got no house, no car, and then established. So we got to treat each other equally. It's double standards, but it's nature, the way we value each other. We value a virtuous woman. Women value a man who's established.
But I think you're missing what the woman was saying. And if I'm not mistaken, whichever the women that was talking, I think they're 100% right. It's all this stuff is still men's fault because men are still sitting there looking at Brittany Renner talking about, I hit that too. I'd be with her too. And if you're a woman and you're saying, I would be a wife, but you're watching the attention Brittany Renner is getting, who would you rather be? Brittany Renner, who got men that just keep running after her no matter what she does, and she getting commercials of KFC, or would you want to be the wife of Iman Shumpert, who it seemed like you did everything right, you had the kids, you got the body, and he's still out here fucking messing around with some brick face chick?
But here's the
Hey, my brother,
difference.
real quick, sweetie, because my brother Tommy, would there, if women were hoes, would there be a thought culture?
You said say it again.
If women weren't hoes, would there be a thought culture? When if they weren't hoes, would we have thoughts to go to?
No.
I'd say
thought culture became men appreciating hoes. Hoes have always existed. When we started appreciating them, and let me tell you when we started appreciating them, when we started being raised by them. When the majority of your men were raised by hoes, you can no longer talk crap about a hoe because your mama's one.
Yep.